welcome to ICE 2024. I'm here on the Gaming Malta stand and I'm joined by Eman Pulis, the group founder of SiGMA World. Eman, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for hosting.
SiGMA now hosts iGaming events in practically every continent of the world. How on earth do you manage to keep on top of all these events and deliver such consistently good events?
Well, I would never manage on my own, right? It's a beautiful team that we've managed to assemble over 10 years. Great wine takes time to be made, and it took us 10 years to build this rock star team with 5 offices around the world. It's a team of close to 200 people now. And clockwork, we managed to pull off an event every 2 months, 6 events per year. We do SiGMA Europe in Malta, SiGMA Eurasia in Dubai, SiGMA Africa in Cape Town, SiGMA Americas in Sao Paulo, SiGMA East Europe, focusing on Balkans, CIS markets in Budapest, and finally SiGMA Asia in Manila. Yeah,
you had to think.
To remember them all. Yeah,
I was going to say you had to think about that last one. The analogy with the red wine is very good. You're right. It takes a long time to build a competent team. Of course, that's interesting. Can you tell me about some of the success stories that you've had through your seed venture fund, Ikigai Ventures? Interested to hear.
Again, over 10 years, we've managed to build quite a network of friends and colleagues from the industry. Based on that premise, we decided to launch Ikigai Ventures, which is a small 20 million euro fund. And friends from the industry invested in this fund. And we're doing 2 things with this money. We're investing in startups who are very promising, who have rock stars behind them. But we're also incubating 4 projects. So Ikigai Ventures has an 8-year mandate. And in those 8 years, we need to launch a B2B platform. We need to launch a games provider. We need to launch a live studio. And we need to launch payments. So those 4 projects, the fund will own majority stake. And so far it's doing really, really good. So 2 projects that I'm particularly proud of. 3 projects that we've already incubated. 1 is the B2B platform, Quantum Gaming. 2 is the games portfolio, Wicked Games. And 3 is a live studio in Armenia, which we're currently in the last phases of due diligence, which will eventually be called Wicked Live. So those are the 3 projects I have closest to heart at the moment.
That's amazing. A lot going on for you. I was going to ask which one is so close to your heart, but you might not be able to choose.
No, you can't choose your favorite child.
Do you see CSR becoming more crucial in the iGaming industry?
Absolutely. And there's something I take pride in. CSR should be a core part of your business, right? Not something on the side which, once every now and then, you do a donation here or you do a once-a-year cleanup campaign. We like to look at our company in a more holistic way, and CSR is ingrained in our day-to-day operations. It's ingrained in all our summits, and that's why we launched the SiGMA Foundation 4 years ago. The SiGMA Foundation is an important part of what we do. At every summit, we raise funds. We have people full-time focusing on the foundation. And every year, we're managing to do a number of projects. We're building a school in Africa every year. And we have zoned in on a village in Ethiopia called Bulbula. So every year, we build a school which hosts around 1,000 people. So I've had the pleasure of, visiting more recently and seeing those kids being able to walk to school and walk 15 minutes instead of 3 hours. You understand that now these kids will go to school regularly because there is actually a school close to their village. So that fills me with joy.
That must be hugely rewarding to see your work come to that sort of fruition.
Tremendously.
If there was a dream project that you'd like the industry to come together to do, it sounds like you're already doing some, but would you have any dream projects you'd like to see happen?
Yeah, so there's three regions we're focusing on. We are really focusing on the underprivileged, right? So there's thousands of good causes out there, and I would love to be involved in all of them. But sometimes to be effective, you need to focus, right? And you need to learn to say no to some and focus on really helping a few. So the 3 projects we're really focusing on is building schools in Ethiopia. We're helping healthcare-wise, medically, kids in Colombia, that's in Latin America. So we're helping kids with cleft palate, and we're helping secure between 200 and 500 operations per year. So that's another project I have to heart. And the last project is more related to, with the church, we're helping build, fix church communities in the Philippines. So those are the three projects which we're really ramping up on, and we're trying to bring the gaming industry to supporting.
That's really wonderful to hear. I mean, congratulations on that, truly. Last year's SiGMA event in Malta was the biggest to date. What can everybody expect this year at the event?
Yeah, this is a great time to be in gaming. Governments worldwide are understanding that it needs to be regulated. So gaming companies have a lot more opportunity to expand. And because of that, our shows keep growing from strength to strength. So last year we had the biggest show. I have no doubt that this year will be even bigger because of the market situation at the moment. What we can expect in Malta? Look, SiGMA is a big show in a small country, right? So we have to be sensitive about the facilities that are available in Malta. Last year when we did the show, it overwhelmed hotels, road infrastructure, so there was traffic.
Of course, is that something you have to consider quite carefully, the impact on the infrastructure of the events you hold?
Yeah, when it's a small host city or a host country, as in the case with Malta, of course you have to be sensitive to what the facilities can provide, right? So we're very careful on focusing more on quality rather than trying to focus more on quantity, because the quantity is already overwhelming for Malta. But then we have other shows like in Sao Paulo, Manila, Budapest, and those are growing like there's no tomorrow.
So if you can't make Malta, there will always be another SiGMA event you can hop along to.
We're around the corner. Every 2 months, we're there. So our next show is in 2 weeks in Dubai. We have another show in March in Cape Town, then April in Sao Paulo. So we're there.
You may have heard that GamingMalta is launching their Respect campaign, which is aimed at setting the record straight about the iGaming industry by basically promoting facts, not myths, about the industry. I want to know, from your experience, what are the most common misconceptions that you hear about the industry?
Yeah, I saw briefly this idea, and I love how holistic GamingMalta is embracing this issue, right, in a holistic way. I think more awareness needs to be raised, right? There's a stigma surrounding online gambling, which unfortunately doesn't portray a real image, right? I mean, let's not forget that there's millions of people out there who are having fun spending 10 euros playing for an hour on some games, and would rather do that for an hour than spend 10 euros in a cinema to buy a ticket and spend an hour sitting down. So both give entertainment value, both are the same price, more or less, and there's millions of those players, right? So understanding that regulator, player, operator, and legislator need to work together to look after the player's best interest, to make sure no player gets burned out, no player is left behind. Once we all have the player's best interest at stake, I think this industry image will keep improving and improving.
So that's why you think that this industry really does deserve respect?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't the case.
Wonderful. Eman, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.